Radhe Radhe Govinda Govinda Radhe 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 Govinda Govinda Radhe.
They were reading from Sri Radha Rasa Sudhanidhi, verse number 200. All glories to the Queen of Vrindavan, who is the heart of all the clever girls.
Clever means not foolish. Who is not clever, they are foolish. He spoke to girls, not boys. Girls means not this, that physically breast or organ you need girls. You don't need to change. You have to change your consciousness of your sarup. Spiritual girls. Soul has to change in male to female. When soul is not form, is impersonal. If the soul has no form, is impersonal. Soul has to become in form, male or female. If the male form of the soul is there, then he's become God. We want to be a God. And soul has a female form, then he wants to take shelter of love and learn how to love and take care. And if he has no form of soul, is a light consciousness people. So this is the condition. Why not we relate with our Ishtadev, Diti? Because we have no form, and how I will relate with the form. So we need altar, and we don't understand our meaning of altar. When I have a form, I will sure relate with you. That's the minus point in our life. You want to meditate without form to Ishtadev. So, no, I cannot relate, then only Guru is the Guru. I can see you, I can follow you. Informal, because I have no form. I am all informal, and I make a relation informal. And a relation can become form, not informal. Informed relation comes. Right or not?
Yeah. When we are there, all is over here.
So, read the line. ¿Cómo está? I am very happy you are going,
Estoy feliz de que tú vas. Ven.
and very pain that I will miss you.
Y voy a extrañarte, dice tu
Ay, yo también.
Yeah.
Family, mucha family.
Right? Read.
All glories to the Queen of Vrindavan,
That's the point. Because she inspired us, not to my body, not to my senses. Queen is inspiring to my soul. Krishna is a what? Creator. Creator create everything. No, Krishna create my whole body, all creation. But Creator, He is a creator. His mercy is there. But what happened? Read again.
All glories to the Queen of Vrindavan, who is the heart of all clever girls.
Ah, that's the point. Who is the heart? Heart means life. Heart of clever girl. Who like to be girl? Not physically, with the soul. Many boys and girls plastic body. But the girl face is there, breast is there, organ is there, but they are not girl. Why? Because their enjoyment tendency is there. So they are boy. Boys are enjoy. The day my enjoyment tendency go, when I come for identification of my soul. I'm a male, and male enjoyment tendency is natural. Why? Because of my male consciousness. I'm a female, but my male consciousness is there to enjoy. Why? Because of my plastic body, and the senses is also Creator give me. That you live in the material consciousness and become male. And clever person, he lived this and he start to live in the soul. That's Alma is female, is a natural female. Creator, creation means female, is permanent. Creator is permanent, soul is permanent. So clever person live in the soul consciousness. Foolish will never live. They will live in their senses, body and mind. And girl means living in the soul. Boy means living in the senses. This is the difference. Clever girl. Girl and clever, two things. Yes? Clear? Yeah.
All glories to the Queen of Vrindavan, who is the heart of all the clever girls, who is like love personified,
And who is living in love and giving love. Living with love, doing love, and all the waves from her comes of love. She don't know other things. She has nothing more idea even what to do. Give love, living in love, giving love, and relishing that love, and dancing in love. Love can make us dance. Because she knows the way, divine way, to be always girl and intelligent. Girlness, soul consciousness, intelligence means to recognize from the soul to Sarup, constitutional thing, that I am a girl. "24/7 trying to practice this." That's it. That's it, nothing else. I go like this, again bring back to them. I try to go there, again bring back to them, back to the point. That is our sadhana. That is our work. I will go distance, and mind and energy has to bring back to the point. Then this sadhana, how to bring back? With information? No. With knowledge? No. Greed? One-pointedness? And only remembering you and your name. Again go out from the name. Material things bring out. Cover material. Again bring, no, please come back. Again go, I say, no, please come back. Very friendly. This is the work of intelligence, yes. Police will not do this. Girl, enjoyed. Why enjoy? And boy is an enjoyer. Adi Purusha. Yeah? Yeah.
Who is like love personified, and who is the spotless treasure of Shri Krishna, who is himself.
Every place the spot is there. But here, One is a spotless. That is Radha. Other all, some spots are there, you see. Check. Who is the spotless? Is Radha. And her association makes us less spot. We are full of spots, but we can remove our spots by closeness of her. But then, how she help us? The going to the Sarup takes so long time. We don't accept to live in the soul. We don't accept that I am a girl. We know I want to be intelligent. We want to be full to do sense enjoyment. All listening, but again we do repeat that. So foolish, na? We become foolish to do that. We create madness for that. If the normal person will not do without becoming crazy. So this craziness is a madness, huh? Foolish do that. Create everything and destroy everything. Foolish child do this. You see that one foolish child? He make his toys play a very nice house, and after 1 hour he destroy it. Not intelligent.
All glories to the Queen of Vrindavan, who is the heart of all the clever girls.
Clever. Yeah.
This means she is the most clever. She is the most.
Who is like love.
Is spotless.
No tiene mancha.
And very merciful with giving. Identifying you, reality. Creator not do, but mother do. Mother give the identification of his child. Antonio, Tony, he identify the name. We give the birth of the form. She feed the breast of love. And the grown up also. With his love. She give energy and time for that.
ella da toda su energía, todo su tiempo para dedicar eso.
She do like that.
Entonces es como
All glories to the Queen of Vrindavan,
la reina de Vrindavan,
who is the heart
quien es
of all the clever girls, who is like love personified, and who is the spotless treasure of Shri Krishna, who is himself the essence of an ocean of Rasa. Shrimati has finished decorating the Tristink Kunja, and now simply waits for Mohana's arrival. When the appointed time passes and he still did not show up, the ocean of Shrimati's anxiety increases. Finally, she is unable to remain patient. And she pitifully laments. Alas, Mohana did not show up in the forest on the appointed time. If I cannot serve him, then all my youthful beauty is useless. Alas, of whom shall I take shelter now? Now that I have been deceived by my friend's words. Deceived, like cheated. The maidservant sees Shirana as love personified. Shri Jiva Goswami says in Priti Sanartha, Hladini Saravriti Vishesha Swarupa Bhagavati Priti. Love of God is the essence of God's energy of bliss.
Love of God
is the essence of God's energy of bliss.
again.
Love of God is the essence of God's energy of bliss.
Explain. Understand Bhagavatamrita ji. Underline it. What?
Love of God is the essence of God's energy of bliss.
Love of God. Explain. Today you explain.
I feel there is no eternal bliss outside of love. There is nothing that can keep the soul and the God blissful except for love. And Radharani is the only place, the only source of that love.
When I say I love you, I love you. I love my God. I love God. Universal, I say, other religion. My heart and soul and mind. I love God from heart, soul and mind and mind.
And words. And words.
Body and words. Talking. I love God. That is the force of Radhika. Radhika do. We talk, she do. What is the line?
Love of God is the essence of God's energy of bliss.
Wow.
And Chaitanya Charitamrita says, the essence of the pleasure energy is prema. The essence of prema is bhava. And the highest stage of bhava is named Mahabhava. Mahabhava Swarupa Radha Thakurami. Goddess Radha is the very form of that Mahabhava.
Read again. Chaitanya Charitamrita.
Vladimira Sara Prema. Prema Sara Bhava. Bhavera Paramakshta Nama Mahabhav. Mahabhav Swarupa Radha Thakurani. The essence of the pleasure and energy is prema. The essence of prema is bhava. The highest stage of bhava is named Mahabhava. Goddess Radha is the very form of that Mahabhava.
Underline. Very important line. You are leaving Radha Rani place. So she is telling. Your name is Prema. Prema means bhav. If you not live in bhav, essence of prema is bhava. No, essence of prema is bhav. Feelings. And essence of bhav is Mahabhava. Bhav, you will live in bhav, you connected with Mahabhava. We don't live in feelings, we not connected with Mahabhava. Simple word. No mix. Pure bhav. Prema means pure love. Shuddha love, pure. Essence of bhav is Mahabhava. The moment you start living in bhav, you are connected with Mahabhava. Sri Radha. Go on.
Bhagavad Sandarbha says, the energies like Hladini are one with God's form in a formless way. But they assume forms as their presiding goddesses and appear externally as the Lord's consorts. Radha, Rukmini, Sita, Lakshmi, so on. Rasa Sindhu Shri Krishnasya Vimala Sararupa Sampad Eva. She, Radha, is the spotless essence of the ocean of Rasa. Who is that ocean of Rasa? Shri Krishna.
es
She is the very well of Krishna's heart.
ella es la verdad de
As Krishna himself admits
y
in Gita Govinda,
lo admite en el libro Gita
you are my life,
Govinda,
you are my ornament,
tú eres mis ornamentos,
and you are the jewel
y tú eres la joya
in the ocean of my desires.
en el océano de mis deseos.
May you always stay in my heart.
Por favor, siempre debes estar en mi corazón.
When someone in the material world
Cuando alguien en el mundo material
finds a jewel,
encuentra una joya,
he will sell it
él la venderá
to buy things for sense gratification
por cosas con gratificación de los sentidos
that will contaminate his mind.
que van a contaminar su mente.
But the mind of anyone
Pero la mente de cualquiera
who finds
que encuentra
this transcendental jewel of prema
esta joya trascendental del prema
will surely become purified
seguramente se va a quedar purificada
and be filled
y va a ser
with
lleno
the same love.
con el mismo amor.
The word
La palabra
sampad
sampad
or opulence
Hello.
opulencia
Oh.
can also mean
puede también significar
Shri,
Shri,
Goddess Lakshmi.
la diosa
Lakshmi,
Lakshmi,
the goddess of wealth,
la diosa de la fortuna.
may have come from the ocean of milk,
Puede que venga del océano de la leche,
but Prema Lakshmi Radha
pero Prema Lakshmi Radha
has been churned up
ha salido de aquí
from the ocean of Rasa
del océano de Rasa
Ah.
and is therefore
y es por eso
superior
es
to
superior
the goddess of fortune.
a la diosa de la fortuna.
She only come with the Rasa.
Ella solo viene con Rasa.
You want to be in juicy.
Y queremos estar
Rasa means
jugosos,
fruits, juice. We are like a fruit. The juice come of feeling that creates rasa. Goddess of Lakshmi come, juice of the ocean. Yeah.
Shrimati is the very heart of all clever girls. Or the very heart of all cleverness. maidservant
la sirviente
personally sees
personalmente
how cleverly Srimati came to meet Mohana, and how cleverly she decorated the kunja. When the cuckoos, the bees, the birds, the trees, the vines, and the deers of Vrindavan see how pitifully Srimati is separated from her beloved. They all cry along with her, feeling the same anguish. Seeing this, the maidservant calls her Vrindavana Adhikarini, the Queen of Vrindavan. Suddenly, a bluish aura illuminates Kunja. The maidservant, who suffers along with her Swamini, rushes out of the Kunja and sees that Mohana has arrived. Seeing how the fire of Srimati's anguish is now extinguished by the ecstatic shower of her blissful meeting with Mohana, the maid-servant says, all glories to the indescribable Queen of Vrindavan. We end the verse 200.
Radhe Radhe